Riley Evans, aka the voice of Forza, and I'm going to be your hostess for this ride, getting ready for round 5 of the Mayhaker. Formula Mayhaker coming up now. All right, C480, RH winner, front row. We are green under the rainy skies of the Nürburgring. Oh, as they go 3 wide through turn 1, nearly 4 wide for just a moment. Still together. Ooh, just a little bit of contact there in the midfield. C480 starting to slide back and actually starting to slide. Ends up on the infield there of turn 3 and 4. Oh. Close one there. Wheel to wheel, Maria and Haymaker. Haymaker up to third. Now through the chicane. Just absolute craziness. This camera is way too tight to show what's going on through there. Might have to adjust fire. Racing Bacon to the lead around the outside of Vorm. Bacon to the front. Yes, and look at Haymaker now, the 14 up behind. Vorm, collision. Vorm gets into Bacon just a little bit there. Let's hop on board with Maria. Oh, through the chicane. Everybody looks good up here at the front in the meantime. Look to the inside, the 14. Haymaker's at the point. For the first time in this race, the 14 is at the point. Now Racing Bacon, last season's champion. Cup Series, trying to challenge down the inside of turn 1. Now going to end up on the outside as the 14. Careful on that throttle. Looks like Maria Tudor worked her way up to third. And Vorm has fallen back to fourth. Now Alba. Looks like Alba had something happened a second ago. Alba now trying to get back around winner. I think there was like Alba had a slide. Probably similar to what happened in qualifying. I want to get back to the front here because we got ourselves a 3-way battle. Let's just focus on this for the moment. Yeah, here comes points leader Maria Tudor. Close enough to smell the latex. You know, I instantly regret saying that. Technical difficulty. Okay, here we go. Bacon. So start with Racing Bacon. It's currently on the lead. Ooh, so close. All right, let's go to onboard audio. Whoa, Form all the way up the inside. Wanted a twofer and everybody stacks up. Haymaker, the big loser in that one. Holy moly. So now, Vorm with the big risky move. Haymaker second. Bacon has now fallen to third. Maria trying to recover from all this. There's still 2 by 2 coming through there. Maria squeezed into the wall. Had to go 2 wide. Bacon to third. Maria fourth. Still can't get away from Alba, who she really needs to long-term think about, desperately needs. But now, Maria's not only got to keep Alba behind her, but has to try to get back up there to Vorm. Just massive move. Oh, Haymaker with a little bit of a shove back there. Going through the chicane. Now Vorm gets bumped twice. Haymaker to the lead. And now Maria trying to follow the freight train. You know how it is. Sometimes you get bumped out of line and they freight train by you. Look at this. 3 to go this time by. And this race isn't over by a long shot. Here comes Maria on a dive up the inside. Vorm, good outside inside, but now nose to tail. A little bit of a Formula Centipede there as they go, you know, spoiler to spoiler. Now, I'll tell you what else is going to be important too. You're starting to see the penalties pop up. I put them up during the onboard audio segment. Penalties are going to mean something here in a second. $1.60 for Bacon. Haymaker sitting on $1.50. Maria clean as a whistle thus far. And she's in the middle of this riot. Bacon, in the meantime, is up to the point. Haymaker. Bit of a kerfuffle going on back here just off frame. Here comes Alba. Alba's been trying to steer clear of all the danger, just hadn't been able to do it during the sprint, but Alba charging back forward now. Had a head full of steam and then craziness erupted. Vorm going from first to fifth in a lap. I think kind of got railroaded a bit there. Through the corner. Haymaker again, the 14 with a shove into the back of Race and Bacon this time, allowing Maria Tudor to close the gap. As long as she keeps it clean, she's probably going to walk away with a victory here, and that is going to be very much needed in this quest to win herself another championship for her team. Over 3 years with UDP now. And just went back to Wales, too. She was in the States for another 3 months. Had her here. Even had a big meetup with Race and Bacon there, who's down to the inside of turn 1. Haymaker hanging on to it. Close. Bacon back on top. It's 2 to go this time by as they pour through turn 3, jockeying for position. Now Vorm has gotten around Alba. In the meantime, and see Alba still keeping it clean. Now through the hairpin. Bacon getting all that curbing. So, taking a look at the spread. Maria's within a second. That is what a second looks like back to the pack. You see Alba and Vorm right there behind Maria. Both of them taking desperate dives. Vorm picking up 50 cents. On those penalties. Ooh-wee. Now Vorm has caught Maria. All right, that is That is it. White flag is out. Maria Tudor defending third place the best she can, trying to establish dominance here. Meanwhile, at the front, the 14 is back. Bacon trying to dig in. Gotta let him cook. But if Maria stays close, I'm keeping that time up. You see, 2.5 on 1 and 2. So if Maria keeps it clean, she is within that zone. Could pick up a win and be the second driver this season to score 2 wins. They've been that spread out. Alba currently 4th place on this one, trying to hold on over Vorm. Alba, the first driver last week to hit 2 wins in the series. Maria hanging on for a potential win. Meanwhile, back at the front, I need split screens. Race and Bacon. Now, if you want to sponsor us, I can get split screens. I'll put your name on it. I'll shamelessly say that. Oh, hi, Toxic. Yes, this is a league, HMC. If you want to get in on it, hit, I'll put this address up here real quick. Or that's not the right one. What is it? That one. Real quick, discord.gg/EDP Racing. You can find your way through from there. Final corner, Coca-Cola curve. The 14 is in the lead. But the question is, does Maria Tudor have what it takes to beat the spread? The 14 across the line first, wins it on the track. Electronic Stewards give it to Maria Tudor. Maria Tudor, the second driver with 2 wins this season, picks it up. Grid is set. Green flag drops. Let that carnage begin as the 14 trying to hold strong on the outside of Alba. Alba has got advantage all day. Oh, there's contact between the 96 and what looks like 400. Alba, again, cannot avoid the bad luck. Whoa, hold on a second. We got a little bit of a shove there as Winner has to recover. Watch out there. Now, Alba has been shuffled to last. Meanwhile, at the front, Maria Tudor driving around everyone. It says, no, Alba's been shuffled. Maria says, no, this is my time. I want to be the first driver. I want to be the first one with 3 wins. Third time lucky. Pick up a win earlier tonight. Now up to the front. And now it just kind of looks like the points race. Vorm here chasing Maria in second. You know, Vorm's been looking for a good quality chance ever since this one has started. You're watching Formula Mayhaker presented by UDP Racing, where it's your era. And we do appreciate it. We're up against the big leagues this afternoon. So thanks for kicking it with HMC or watching with the VODs on Twitch or YouTube. Oh, a little bit of wheel touch there. A little wheel poke. First lap under green goes to Maria Tudor, but just barely as Vorm gets a little bit of a slingshot. Help from Race and Bacon. Vorm on the outside, going to maybe try to do the over-under. No, stays behind Maria, tries to get her loose, maybe getting Bacon into the conversation. Everything's better wrapped in Bacon, right? As Bacon slides up into second. Now it's a Bacon sandwich. Bacon not done. Gonna, maybe get a piece of Maria Tudor as it pushes her wide. Now they're 2 wide coming through turn 4 and 5. Up over the hill. Oh, Vorm's off the track. Oh, looks like Vorm got tapped in the middle of that. Whoa, big slide. Or big shift there. That was Bacon around. Down by the wall. On the front stretch. Oh, here comes Bacon. Ooh, Winner. Winner on a hell of a drive. Winner up to second place. Now Winner taking a little look. Oh, is the wheel locked? Wheels locked with the 96 machine. Hold on a second. Look at this. going to drive backwards for just a second. Now that's going to give Alba all the room in the world to catch up, and Alba just kind of saying, excuse me, Winner, where do you think you're going? Winner had a really good run going there for his second, sniffing second place. I don't think they're done. Now, meanwhile, Maria trying to do what Alba has done the last couple of wins that they've had is just drive away with it. But here is view out of Alba's actually looking pretty good. You notice there's also not a lot of spray going on for these drivers. Just a few drops. That means that the skies are clear, and you can see some blue sky peeking out there through the clouds. If you look off that direction. This is how close they are coming down that front stretch. It is absolute insanity. Winner has not lost that draft. Maria trying desperately to get rid of him, get rid of that pack. But look at Alba. Now door to door with Bacon. Alba still hanging strong. We're going to stay on board for just a moment. You can see the hands working in the cockpit there. Alba, whoa, getting a little crazy, getting up through turn 4 and 5. That hill has been a problem for these drivers. These Mazdas hate that corner. Looking out the nose cone of Winner here. It looks like Winner's got one of the best seats in the house. I think they were calling it a something that rhymes with a luck chair. And during the last heat in the driver's radio, there, oh, just a little bit of the paint. Stay off the paint. Okay, Winner, you got to keep those tires as dry as you can. You see there's a groove that they're following, these drivers. You see that dry groove, and that's where you need to keep it. All right, let's send over that rail cam. Here we go. All the way down to the wall, Maria Tudor. Ooh, just hanging on. Now, Maria clipping to the inside there, but it looks like Alba still really strong out of turn 1. Just has a little bit better pace. It really seems to be the only place that they're gaining. And now has turned it to their advantage. Oh, Bacon gets into the back of Maria. Slides her out a little bit, but I think maybe Maria's saying, you know what? Yeah, Winner's following the Q2. What a timing. What a time for that. Maria says, you know what? Fine. I'll just go get new tires and probably long haul this thing. Reese and Bacon goes into the pits. By the time Bacon comes out, let's go track Bacon's pit. See what we do. Now I think maybe Bacon is going to put softs on. Yeah, I think Bacon has thrown on the softs in an attempt to outpace Maria Tudor. Still $110 for Winner, and everybody else scot-free. Take a look at times. Big difference on the times out there. Here comes Racing Bacon. Trying to cook. Ooh, just a little tap there. Just a little tap. Looks like they're okay there. In the 96 is through. And that is good for position. So now, Maria up here in third is going to have to hold off Racing Bacon. So see what kind of lap times Maria's doing as Maria inherits the lead. All right, we've seen this battle before, but I don't think there's going to be much of a competition here. Alba's got the tires. And Maria's on mediums. Went into the pits with that slide. Tried to say, well, hey, I'm off pace. Might as well make it the in lap. Not a bad recovery, but just, you know, she wasn't going to be able to make the softs last all the way. So I'm imagining any moment now we're going to see this 2-car get, or see the 400 get around the 22 as Alba continues to stalk the points leader. Now it's also interesting is that Alba has got one lap fresher tires. I'm understanding the race and bacon. And so Maria probably not gonna, yeah, she's gonna end up getting freight trained here. 2 cars with soft tires coming through. And here's the good news. She could still podium. I'm pretty confident she can podium. Oh, Alba with the lead lap there. Now Alba. Oh, come on, Xbox. Alba with bacon on the inside. Looks like might have been just a touch of contact there. They're almost 3 wide coming out. Now Maria gets to watch this battle. It's Bacon. Bacon's got the traction now, but I think Alba's going to have the advantage on the final lap of this race because Bacon's tires are just barely going to make it. What Maria might be able to do is stay in the draft. She does have a chance because those soft tires are going to be cooked at the end of this run. Oh, Alba in the sand. Oh no, around, into the wall. 14 car about to pass. C480, ooh, getting a little loose there coming out of the hairpin. I'm sure these drivers are glad to have that corner back right there. It's a lot less slick. Mayhaker passes for position. Your leader still racing Bacon after the last little exchange. Alba on that softer compound. Could see it here. This could be the pass. Is Alba going to try it on the outside? Maybe. No, going to do the over-under. Oh, gets the nose in. I don't know about Vortex of Danger, but that is super, super dangerous going down to the inside like that, because I think Maria probably thought she had the corner. You see Alba back out of it, and it's like, okay, well, I can just try again. It's really just a matter of time with the tire compounds being what they are. See that number 400 machine now in the wake of Maria Tudor. Trying to take over P2. Now, after this chicane here, and one more trip through the Coca-Cola curve, it's going to be 2 to go this next time by. All the way to the wall. Look at that. All the way. All the way to the wall. Amazing. Alba getting the pass there. Maria ran him close. And he was still able to squeeze past her. So Bacon's hanging on for dear life. Look at this. Might have a shot at a slingshot here. As they come out of the Coca-Cola curve, is Lububu going to do the funniest thing ever? Alba in the wake as they're whipping the horses to get down the final straight. Bacon barely hanging on to it. Alba in the draft. Does he have anything for him? No. Slides it into second. Alba concedes and says, GG's, buddy. Race it, Bacon. I've been your hostess, Ellie Evans. There's a quick shot of me in the demo, and we're going to see y'all next week for the finale. And y'all stay safe out there. If you can't stay safe, stay fast. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to follow. See you next week.